Let us stand, and together let us say this verse together. It's my favorite verse, probably, that I've returned to over and over and over again. Whoever claims to be in him must walk as Jesus walked. Walk. It's an odd thing. My wife and I had the privilege of getting away for a few days for our anniversary, and we took a hike. It's not a normal part of our behavior, walking. And this word in Hebrew is halak. And you see this jump up in the text over and over again. It talks to, when God is speaking to Abraham, he says to Abraham in chapter 17 of Genesis, I am the Lord God Almighty, walk before me and be blameless. Walk. Genesis 3, it talks about in the garden, God walked with them. It says that Enoch walked with God. Over and over, this concept of living for Christ or living for God is to walk. Somehow this physical concept dictates how we live out our life. A little bit difficult in the English language because we see that this word halak is translated 146 different ways. So we don't get this concept throughout the Hebrew text of walking and to walk. Over and over, it's walking. This word also lends to say you're walking, but you're walking towards something. There's a destination in mind. You're not just walking aimlessly. You're saying, no, I'm walking with God. I'm going somewhere with Him. Your destination dictates how you walk. If you're walking next door, you take out without a thought. I've had the privilege of doing some extended hikes, many days, a lot of preparation. I had to have certain things with me. I walked a certain way. When I saw the next hill, I didn't just rush up it because I knew I probably had another 100 after that. You have to plan the walk, but the destination dictates how you walk. As a community, our destination dictates how we walk. It's hard. I love what the church is doing now, laying out kind of our 5-year destination. That's what we're doing. We're saying in 5 years, this is our walk. That begins to change behavior. But if your destination is to accumulate or to have more power or more wealth, your walk will change. You may not spend your money the same way if you have a goal of saving. But often when we're trying to understand this walk and how to live in community, we often think that to live in community, it must mean that I gravitate towards those in power. But that's not community. Community means not to gravitate to those in power, but to gravitate to those who are weak. What's our walk? Are we trying to strive to meet and to be buddies with those in power? But often as a community or as a church, the structure or the concept, and we've been a part of it, it seems like power and accumulation becomes the focus, the destination. Here in the West especially, this idea of planning for retirement and getting wealth so I can just have it easy, that dictates how we walk. And often it comes into our community and that becomes our focus. But in that pursuit, we forget about the weak. Those that are unable to make the journey. Those that may not be there in 5 years. Those who are impacted by change. And before long, we forget about those who are weak.